Well, here is a old Milton Bradley game, HeroQuest, based on Warhammer. I got this for my brother as a birthday present. The previous owner had a go at painting some of the figures and not too flash. If you look at the examples here, compare that to that, it's a pretty huge difference, so not really happy with the way these figures are painted. Look at this magician here. I mean, that's, what can I say? So I'm gonna go on a bit of a mission, get some paint, get some brushes. It's been years since I've painted miniatures, but I'm gonna get these guys up to a good standard. So these 5 guys were missing their weapons. Their original weapons got snapped off. So I had a couple of Eldar parts. I'm going to use them to give these guys some weapons, and then I'm also going to give the elf here this cape. Alright, so now glued on these weapons. Look alright. Gave the skeleton warrior there a battle axe of sorts, and I put the mohawk on him. Not too sure about that. I might take it off later. This goblin's got a little hatchet now, and the elf there now has a cape. That came out pretty good. And here is a throne after being painted, and here is a skull throne. So a lot of these figures are already clogged up with paint from the previous owner. You can see the Fimmer is a real good example of how clogged up he is. You can't make out any of the detail. If we compare these 2 goblins, so this one has not been painted on. You can see a fair bit of detail on the face. If we compare him to one of these ones that has been painted, you lose the detail because the previous owner just put on way too much paint, put it on so thick. The orcs and the Chaos Warriors, they don't seem to have that thicker paint on them, but all these guys here, they're going to have to be washed with methylated spirits. That's step 1, get them back to the original colour. Even if you compare that zombie, look at his face, you can't see his cheekbones, you can't see his ears, compared to one that hasn't been painted. You can make out cheeks and ears and mouth. See the paint coming off, getting down to the black undercoat. So the previous owner spray painted them black, which is that's okay, because you want the undercoat to either be black or white. Now, I didn't take a before shot of the Chaos Warriors, but these Chaos Warriors came out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with the highlights. They're not flat colours. They've got some depth to them. This guy over here, his previous owner had cut off the middle part, so I thought I'd chuck this demon skull on. So he looks pretty cool. So I'm going for a corn theme here. and we'll have a Chaos Sorcerer of a Corn theme as well. But because we've got 2 Chaos Sorcerers and a couple extra Chaos Warriors, we're also going to do a Nurgle theme. And here we have 3 mummies complete.
But if he's in there rolling around hacking him up and he's got a goblin guide, you know, taking him into the cave, I'm not expecting him to not get dirty, especially up to his ankles. I don't want to see him kissing goblins, having political succubus with goblins. I don't want to see him ingratiating goblins.
And the orcs have been painted now. So a couple of them have highlights on the cheekbones, but I didn't highlight all of the cheekbones because I wasn't too sure if I liked the look. Most of them have brown tunics. Got a couple here with different coloured tunics. And this guy here has got the elven sword, which I left nice and shiny. All the other swords have been weathered. And yeah, they're darker green than the goblins, as I think orcs should be a bit darker than goblin green. And overall pretty happy with how these guys came out. And here we have the gargoyle in all of his glory. So I'm really happy with that.
The best thing about HeroQuest is the barbarian. Look at the muscularity.
I am making a custom carry case for the miniatures and the furniture. Right now I'm just painting the exterior, trying to make it look like one of the treasure chests from the HeroQuest game. A drawer for the furniture, and all the furniture fits in nicely, so that will go on top and then the miniatures will go on. So here we have the finished product. So the box, we've got the HeroQuest logo on the front, and around the box we have all the enemy icons. And if you take a look inside, you pop open the box and all the furniture sits in nicely, including the custom made staircase, which is the highlight for me. Pop this up, and then we have inside all the characters, the majority of which just sitting there nicely, and got little styrofoam cases for some of them, including the heroes.